Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second round of tonight. We will be seeing Red Notice versus Visible. Red Notice, of course, one of the title contenders of this tournament, and Visible, a rename of a team that also participated in last tournament, with some pretty well-known names. And I'm joined here tonight by Avoid. Once again, good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening, Rinke. I'm doing absolutely amazing. How are you?
Yeah, good. Especially after seeing that we will be streaming this game, because this one will be quite interesting. We already see you pulling a flag and Gus pulling a flag, and it looks like Visible is able to capture a first flag if Blame cannot stop him here. Blame is counter pulling, and it looks like a standoff at first. Let's quickly introduce the teams before we get into more action. On the side of the blue side, we have Red Notice playing with Mai, Blame, Xia, Yu, and Sotniko Vanya. And on the Visible side, on the red side, we have Crypt, Dolce Gabbana, Andre, Cus, and Lowest.
Yeah. So that is both teams, right?
Yeah, it is.
Amazing. I lost my train of thought there just for a split second.
Yeah, no worries. I want to do them quickly because we are middle in the action here. Standoff still going on. And a great start by Visible, to be honest.
I'm actually surprised actually holding down the fort, to be honest, against Red Notice. This might be an interesting game today.
Yep, most definitely. We now see Xia though. Xia and Blame pulling in to trying to force a return here. Cus is even using his Viking OD on defense. But Xia is still full health. This has to be a return.
Dia with a smart IQ play. You see him how he waited him out. He waited him out.
Yeah, that's the patience, you know. You need to have patience, and he really did.
Yeah. We can see Sotniko Vanya there pushing up on the opponent's base, just dealing damage, just literally being absolutely an issue there for Visible.
We see Lois and Crypt trying to force something here. Both with an OD ready. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting round to avoid. We can also trying to compare the skill of Red Notice to the skill of Lovesick, that we just have seen. Mai with an OD that did not hit anyone, but he's still pulling the flag though. Can he get out of the base? It looks like this will be a return.
Some of these players here, I'm not sure who they are. Lois and like Cuss, and I'm not sure who they are, to be honest.
No, the team of Visible is full of alt accounts. At least it looks like it. But it keeps it a surprise to us.
Yeah, the only person two players like Andre and Dulce, I've seen those names before, but the others are like alts, I guess.
Yeah, I think Dulce has star paint as well on his career, so he had definitely some results in the past. Envy as well, if I remember correctly. I don't know exactly, but definitely played some tournaments indeed. Some pretty well-known names. But yeah, very curious, because the skill level is high from Visible. Although I still...
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, is there only like one capture made yet? And that's against Red Notice. A pretty good result.
In fact, what if... Yeah, you know, I don't want to speak too soon, actually. I don't want to start just trying to say names who they could be. I'm not sure.
But you have some things in your mind?
Yeah, like some thoughts. Because some players that were saying that, I'm not going to play esports, you know, they could be playing on their alt account.
Yeah, it's possible.
And they're just keeping quiet.
It definitely is possible. There are quite some names that are missing from this ranking. Could be possible they're playing on alt. We now see Blame capturing the second flag of Red Notice. Red Notice, it looks like they broke the defense right now, because May immediately pulling his third flag. And after a very strong first 4 minutes, it looks like Red Notice has found how to crack the defense of Visible.
Yeah. Red Notice is absolutely playing really, really good right now. The OD is dropping there. Zia stepping up on the bridge, does get that OD locked in for himself. Cuss and Godotze on the left side here, dealing damage towards Blame. Godotze activating his Paladin overdrive here. This might be an opportunity, but you are in opponent's base there. So Andre has to kind of look back to try and secure that return. Andre will use hair. It would be a little bit too late, and I don't think he needs to.
Now Crypt being able to force a return here. It's a great save by Andre to save his OD here. It can be very effective in the attack. Andre in a good position here. He only misses teammates that can support him.
Yeah. It's just really, really just showing that Zia's using his Viking overdrive. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe he saw something. Maybe the guy just died a little too fast and he didn't really need to use that. Nice OD from Sot the Cavania coming in with a nice, beautiful OD. This is absolutely stunning performance from Red Notice as they're pulling the flag through mid and all players are on respawn at the given time that they were pulling.
Yeah, May just able to pull straight to the mid. Not even needed to take a safer route or something. And Sotniko Vanya, like, that's a difficult OD to hit. You know, it's very well done by him.
Yeah, that timing has to be impeccable. Andre using a nice Eris OD. This is actually really impressive. But lowest, really at his lowest, living up to his name, using an OD for himself. Very impressive if you ask me.
I already saw this joke coming when he clicked on that shift button. That was not his proudest moment in the game, I think. Definitely not how he planned it out, but it cost him a potential flag capture because that attack really had potential after that OD from Enray.
Yeah.
Xia here pulling back to the base, giving it over to May. Still has a repair kit ready as well. So this looks like a 5th capture.
Wow. I guess the lineup today, Lovesick versus this team, Red Notice versus this team. So unfortunate for the teams that are playing against them today. But this might be looking like a strong attack that is presented here. But Red Notice are playing safe. They don't put themselves in the open. They just let the players fall into their trap. And they just let them eat up the damage whilst they hide. And now Red Notice plays aggressive.
Yeah, it's impressive to see how they are doing it every single time. Odebo's dropping right now. Difficult OD for you to catch, but he still survives long enough.
Yeah, and we can see Mai in the middle here. Does get taken out. Deutsche going for attempt to pull here with his Paladin. It looks like he might be able to get away. He's kind of a bit surprised that he didn't die, and which he did waste a little bit of time there. Crypt is up against 3 opponents. Not much he can do there, but pray and hope for some support from his teammates, but it won't be enough.
Down to the last minute here. Will Red Notice be able to capture one more? Xia and Sotniko Vanya in the attack right now. Support of May, who still has his OD but got knocked out. And the Ares being able to pull a flag here. We don't see that every single day. It will not get far out of the base.
Yeah, most definitely, you're right. We can see Mai using a nice OD, taking out Andre there. Blame activating his Paladin OD. Maybe Sotno Cavania can step up and support him with Zia there. Cuss is going to be dealt a lot of damage. But they do get immediate focus. Dosek pulling the flag with like 1 HP. Yeah, no time.
Yeah,
Wow.
that round went really quick.
It literally ran away so fast.
Indeed, indeed. Let's run to the second round right now. Teams will switch sides, so it will not get easier for Visible. But I really want to see them make a capture. Like they got close in the last round at the start.
Yeah, I mean, they got close. They had a very good start against Red Notice, but I guess Red Notice was just warming up for them and just analyzing, seeing how they play. And I think Red Notice just got into their groove and just absolutely just punished them, you know?
Yeah, it looks like it. They were extremely good in the second half of the first round.
Yeah. Um,
Xia being able to get upright again. Let's see if he has still time to get to the pile. Catch the potential OD box.
yeah, it does seem like it could be his as now thinking about it.
Yes, he
Well,
will
it seems
catch it.
like Crypt helped him out. Right, we're off to a rocky start right now. We can see Zia taking control of that mid. Maybe Zia might be cooking up something here. I don't think Zia will use. I guess he's going to use right now. Take out the Ares immediately. Maybe he's going to leave for Sutton Cavania to use nice shots off the wall there, taking out the opponent. Lois is really low right now. He's going to be able to not get that return, unfortunately. There only Andre and Cass is there to do damage. Cass is on hammer, so that hammer will be absolutely useless to take out the flag carrier.
Yeah, Mai already capturing the first flag. Great attack by Red Notice at the start. Xia just forcing it there. With the early Viking OD. And he already is getting in position for another OD box that is dropping out of the sky right now.
Yeah, it does seem like it's going to be Sutton Cavania's OD. Does seem like for some reason, it does seem like Visible had better map control than they did on the last run.
Yeah, maybe therefore feeling more comfortable on the blue side. Although I doubt it, most of the times blue side is considered the more difficult side.
Most definitely a nice OD from Sutton Cavania supporting his teammates. Lois, I know he's not going to be too happy about that, but Blame just really being a shield for his teammate as he's pulling the flag.
Jew with only 2
Wow.
health points left still makes it.
Yeah, it's very impressive right now from Red Notice. They're just absolutely pulling flag, taking their time, and once they see the opportunity, they go for it.
Yeah, they are playing very well. Another OD box is dropping. This has to be one for Visible. Like, they are the only people close. Andre going for a use and take. He dies, but the OD already launched itself, and he's supporting Dolce Cabana here at lowest. There is some potential here, but Sotnik Giovanna and Xia doing a lot of damage there.
Yeah. With only 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining, I do think maybe we might see a strong attack. But I know Mai is going to pull this, and I know he's going to capture it. If he uses his cruise OD on someone, I think he might use on the Ares as soon as he peeks out. Nah, he won't. I think he's just going to capture it, to be honest.
Yeah, he didn't feel the
Wow.
need to use well solo pooling as well, you know?
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. They're playing like it's another matchmaking game.
Yep. Yeah. That's how it is exactly, you know? Visible isn't playing bad at all. They are playing a pretty good game. At least in my opinion. But Red Notice is just unbelievably strong right now. And I definitely want to see them face up to with Lostic. Like, it's not what they want. They want, of course, easy asset. Have some other matchmaking players, or how do you say that? Have a different round 4 instead of versing Lostic. But it will be an insane battle if it will happen.
Yeah. Can see Mai does flip. Aye, aye, aye. That floor does seem to be his little friend down there. I hope he can restore that relationship once he gets back up.
Lostic managed to, or Lostic, hear me. Visible managing to make a capture though.
Yeah, I actually kind of missed that, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. And it's a shame because I really was hyping for it. I wanted to see them make a capture, and they did, and now I missed it.
We probably missed it when Mai flipped or something, honestly.
Probably. But still great for the confidence, of course, you know? Making a capture against Red Notice, even when you're playing blue side, like it has to feel good. And now Cut is pulling another flag. Of course, difficult to get with this one out of the base, but still, Visible definitely has not given up yet.
Yeah, it's really, really good to see Zia going in for a massacre with his Viking OD. Yeah, that was really, really nice there from Zia. Absolutely holding down the fort on the left side.
OD box is dropping once again.
Sutton Cavani is going to use in their base, I think.
It really looks like it. He is waiting for Xia for the right moment.
Yeah.
And this is the right moment. This definitely is the right moment. Lowest, Xia trying to bait the shot here from Lowest, but Lowest not catching that. So that's a lot of damage dealt to Xia, but he is still pulling.
Oh, but Mai is there to take over. Very impressive from them, to be honest. With only 2 minutes, 50 seconds there. Score is 5-1 to Red Notice.
Yeah, they're killing it. They really are.
Yeah, you can see Dolce in Red Notice base right now on the left side with Paladin. Rico just going for those Rico shots, to be honest. But Blame is absolutely using the map to his advantage, going for good ricochet shots off that wall and just securing that kill with absolutely precision.
We are starting to get to the last 2 minutes of this match. Another OD box dropping as well.
Yeah, I think Sotna Cavani might be a little too low to get it. That repair did come in a little too late. As if that Crusader didn't get that critical shot off, he would have secured it. We can see right now Visible is going to be feeling a lot of heat right now as Zia, Blame, Sotna Cavania is in the base. Mai is just crossing them off with you. They are absolutely surrounded. They feel suffocated right now as Blame is pulling through mid. What a good distraction they done there. Like the way how they all crossed them off. Beautiful OD from you. Absolutely pulling the flag like with no resistance there.
Yeah, masterclass from Red Notice. Even if you take in consideration, like besides you, there are no overdrive used. And without the OD from you, like this capture would also be possible. You was just the final nail in the coffin. But to get to an attack, to prepare it, to position yourself to pull a flag here without an OD, it's very impressive.
Yeah, most definitely. And that's one thing I do like about Red Notice. They take their time. They don't really rush too much. Although they are playing aggressive, they don't play aggressive in the sense that they let their opponents play into their hands. They let their opponents play on their grounds. They don't let the opponents decide how they should play. And we can see Andre using a nice OD for defense. They're Blame with his OD activated. Crypt making it fall right back into their hands, but no time once more again.
Yeah, another round flying by tonight. We will get to the last round probably. At least to the last map. And that will be Sandal.
Oh, very interesting.
Definitely. Yeah, very curious about that one.
I think potentially they're gonna have a little bit of trouble in Sandal facing against Red Notice.
Yeah, it'll be quite difficult.
After this, I'm gonna have to rewatch this match and literally analyze Red Notice. To be honest, something about them, they just, and I don't think it's necessarily team.
I think
Like a team.
I think it's just them being really how do you say that? They're just playing together so smoothly. Like how they position so an attack is not you're not able to prepare things like that with communication. It's just
Yeah.
let me search up a translation for it.
Okay. I just,
While we are waiting
in the
for the
meantime,
link.
yeah, I just think, to be honest, they push on one side and then they push on the other side, right? So whilst they bait the opponent to be open for the other players on the other side of the map to damage them, and they felt, and you know when you're pressured like that, you know when you're playing matchmaking and you got a really really bad team and you just getting focused, by everyone and you can't spawn. It's kind of that situation where Red Notice is literally doing to their opponents. They're not giving their opponents any time to breathe, and they're just putting them in the same situation. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, definitely. The opponent is just never a minute to calm down, to regroup, to all spawn and just be alive for a second. But the word I was searching for was attuned to each other. You know, they are or coordinated. You know, it's just
Yeah,
they don't need
coordinated.
they don't need communication to be at the right position at the right time. At least it looks
Yeah,
like it.
I believe you. I believe so too. I believe so too. Just it's IQ. But yeah, hopefully one day I might be on that same level. You know, one day.
To be honest, if it's an English-speaking team performing at that level,
I
that would
don't
be
know.
pretty cool. We have never seen that before.
Well, I don't know. I've never seen it
At
before.
least in
Like
this format.
maybe in this format, yeah, no. But back then in the old formats, like light format, you had really good English teams that playing. Like I
Yeah.
think Penguins was a good English team back then.
Definitely, they
They
won
were
some crazy
strong.
tournaments as well. That's true. That's true. They
Yeah,
were at that top level. But this format has been dominated
that's
by
one.
by pointers, diamonds, red notice. Did Bloodline won as well? I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Bloodline did win.
Yeah, they won one tournament.
Yeah, and I think they got, if I'm not mistaken, they got what's it called? Impulse.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just, and a lot of those players are just circulating between the teams as well. You know, like the same players has been dominating this format for quite a while, and we see new names from quite time to time. You know, but you always see players like Sia, and I'm missing a lot of names, so I will not try to just lift them up. But you see a lot of the same names on the top, and they have this format under control. Like just and that's impressive.
Yeah.
Like
Be ready?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
like that's just impressive to keep the top level, to stay at the top level for so long. You know.
Yeah. And you know what? It's actually crazy. Look, I think, because what is actually surprising me, actually, to be honest, I did my investigation, right, on Force and Sotna Cavania.
Detective
Right?
with
And what's
voice.
up? Yeah, bro.
I
Sometimes
like
you
that.
have to do insights, right?
Yeah.
So with my analysis and investigation, I kind of looked at how much hours Force has on Eris, and he has roughly around 500 hours on Eris, right? Just
that
on that
account.
one hole alone. Yeah, on the Force account, on that one account that he plays. So then I looked into it and I saw Sotna Cavania. He has roughly 2,000. Let me actually make sure I know what I'm saying, because I think he has roughly around 2,000 hours on Eris. I'll give you the exact number. Yeah, he has 1,697 hours on Eris. So my question is, why is Force better than Sotna Cavania on Eris? I mean, why would you think that is?
A crazy amount of alt accounts. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't think Force has all accounts.
I have
I
no idea.
think
Maybe it's, you need a bit of the feeling of that OD. You know, it's.
yeah,
I don't know. What do you think?
I think so
You have
too.
analyzed it more
What
than I
I
did.
what I think is how they both train, how they train, and I think it's everyone's it's their training, what's it called, approach to the game. It's their approach to the game. I think they might approach to the game differently. They might train differently. They might practice in a way that is most different. They might analyze more games, stuff like that. I think they might, and I think that's where Force applies the hours properly, better than Sotna Cavania. Sotna Cavania is strong, but Force is just way stronger in my opinion.
Interesting. Yeah, it's a good point you're making about hours. You know, it's quite easy to waste a lot of hours when training. Um, because to be honest, you know, we like esport. At least I do, and you play it, so you probably do it as well. Uh, but there are some hours you're training. I don't know the feeling exactly because I don't train. But you're just a bit bored of it. You know, it's easy to waste hours when training this game. And
Yeah.
if you're like crazy motivated, and every hour is well spent, that's then you're like very effective.
I agree. I agree. I just think it's pretty much of how they train and like if they're trying on this day, they're gonna focus on um, how they take their shots, how they hide, how they peek and stuff like that. But anyways, I don't want the viewers to get bored of me yapping along. We can see Blame here putting a flag. He's gonna get some support from Mai and Zia. Zia dealing some damage from behind. Nice OD from Sotna Cavania to support the Crusader. This is looking very strong right now for Red Notice, and they are going to lock in that capture.
Yeah, that's the first capture already. Um, we only started like 1.5 minutes. And one of the rare instances of Mai where starting with speed boost actually the best choice instead of starting with DA. You know what he had to do. Quick, like the quick thinking is really important in situations like that.
Yeah, I think he's really, really comfortable of how he's playing, and he's just in his groove, pretty much, to be honest. Or as other players might say, oh, he's in his zone, and he just knows what he's doing.
Exactly, and they're doing it crazy quick as well this round. Already 2 captures on the board. There's no such thing as
Yeah.
throw rounds for this team. Okay, sorry, I had to say it. Avoid.
Wait. Say that again.
Ah,
There's no round like.
there's no such thing as throw rounds for this team.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't see
Most
Xia playing
definitely.
dictator.
Yeah. Oh wow. They play serious every time. It doesn't matter what team they play against. That's one thing I do respect about Red Notice. They play they play the same combos and consistently, no matter who they play against. So I do give Red Notice a lot of respect for at least doing that and appreciation to lower tier teams they play against.
Yeah, it shows that they're motivated and that they believe in what they are doing, and they don't want to ever step down from that, you know. And to be honest, if I was a smaller team, and we don't know a lot of the players from Visible, so I'm scared about if I'm calling them a smaller team. Maybe there are some great players behind those alt accounts, but I would be really appreciate to be taken seriously. You know, it's actually you can learn a lot from a fight like this, even if you don't win or if you don't capture a lot of flags. But look, they captured already another flag here in this match, Visible.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to learn from playing against an opponent like this. So it is nice if they face the match as serious as you were doing.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. It's just they're not giving it up, and that's really, really what I like about Visible. With only 5 minutes, 50 seconds left, they're not letting them get away with that flag, and it just shows that they're just really, really giving it their all. To be honest.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I'm curious about seeing them play in the third round. We don't know which opponent they will face, but then we can really see their skill level. If they face an opponent that's close to their skill level as well, and then I'm really curious about how they will perform.
Yeah.
He passed the halfway point of this match. And Visible is creating some counterplay here in the second part of this match. We see Nikita and Dolce Gabbana here on the right side of the of the red base, sorry. They're actually trying to prepare something here, but here Xia using a Viking OD, already knocking down 2 players. And you and Mai now being able to create something here. Although it doesn't look connected.
Wow. It's just a little bit messy there, to be honest.
Yeah, and Nikita, they're forcing Xia to take the OD. And normally you don't mind the Viking taking an OD. But I think Xia was already pretty far in the recharge, and Sotnik Ovania just used. So Sotnik Ovania could potentially do a use and take. And Nikita just denied that happening.
Yeah. But right now we can see Mai on the right side. He's kind of alone there up against Nikita and one more opponent. Andre really needs to take that position in there. Hopefully he can get an OD soon. Zia with a Viking OD on the middle. Can he do some damage to the Ares, take him out, and then get that repair and then press that OD? I think he can press here, and he does to go for the massacre, but Crypt gets that a beautiful Hunter OD on Zia. A surprise welcoming gift for Zia from the Hunter Crypt.
Yeah, Blame still pulling that flag though. On the other side of the base there was still a capture attempt happening. And it looks like Visible is not able to stop him here, making the third capture for Red Notice.
Like, the thing is like...
Oh, Lois using her in the base.
Lois. Yeah, go ahead.
Andre using supportive here to Nikita. Nikita really has an opportunity here to pull that flag. He's choosing quite a long route though. Xia is distracted a bit. Now has his eyes on Nikita. It looks like he's not able to get back to the base. But that isn't an easy position to return from. Dolce Gabbana taking that flag straight to the blue capture point. That's a second capture for Visible. Visible is playing a really good round, I have to say that.
Yeah, they're performing way better in Sandal than they were performing in Red Alert.
Yeah, Red Alert is a map where Red Notice is traditionally performing strong. At least if I remember correctly. Dolce Gabbana here supporting Nikita in this flag capture, but it looks like we are going to see a standoff here. At least if Blame isn't able to return. Okay, eyes on Dolce Gabbana right now. He can really change the outcome of this match here. Nikita taking over that flag. He has repair kit ready, if I remember. It looks like he doesn't.
Yeah, and a bit of server lag there.
Yeah, and you able to return that flag, and that secures the fourth capture for Red Notice. Still a minute of playing time on the board.
Looking really, really strong right now for Red Notice, but Visible is not giving up yet. Dots are going in the middle, damage Sotnik Ovania. Nice OD from Nikita. Absolutely insane OD from Nikita. Right from across the map, just securing that OD for his teammate at least.
Yeah, Dolce Gabbana trying to effectively use that OD here to try to get one more attack in. Sotnik Ovania though. He has this OD for the for defense. Choosing to use right now. Dolce Gabbana is still alive, but the double armor has worked out.
Yeah, it does seem like it's over right now for Visible. They really, really gave it their all, and I'm really, really, really pleased that they really lived up today against Red Notice. That is still very strong performance up against Red Notice. At least pulling 2 flags against Red Notice is really, really good. Running from the map, Lois, and who was the other guy?
I don't remember, to be honest. Let's
Yeah, he's the other guy. You know who you
Cuss.
are in it.
Lowest and
Yeah,
Cuss.
Cuss. Yeah, Lewis and Cuss. I think people know who you will be in the future. So well done for running from the map. But hopefully you can go back to the drawing board and actually play on your main account, and we can actually know who you are rather than hiding behind
It starts
um,
flaming.
a account and running against Red Notice. But insane performance. Those who stayed in the map, well done. Stellar performance from you guys. Even though you lost to Red Notice, go back to the drawing board and keep at it. I'm pretty sure you guys will have a good upcoming tournament. This Armor 3 and Red Notice. I can never disagree with your performance. It's always on point. So well done to you guys.
Yeah. Besides some flaming, I fully agree with what you said. Definitely impressed by Visible. It was 2-3 at the point, and they had potential to make it a draw. That's impressive. That's just impressive. And Red Notice, top contender. I want to see the fight Red Notice Lovesick. I really hope it will happen, but of course we are a bit. We have to see how the lineups will be for round 4. But I'm curious. And crazy matches today, Avoid, I have to say.
Yeah, most definitely. Today was really, really good to watch, and yeah.
Yeah, and tomorrow we will be back with even more matches. On 17 UTC, 20 MSK, we will see White Towers versus De Facto. And on 18 UTC, 21 Moscow time, we will see Pepega versus Tripside. That's an interesting one as well. So you have to be there. Hope to see you there. And have a good night.